with that being said, I do want to move to the next topic because we have another artist by the name of Rihanna. Speaking of somebody who's in a different stage in her career, and what are they even going to talk about based on the previous stuff that they put out? But Rihanna just broke the Spotify monthly listeners record, and she's now the most streamed Spotify artist as a black woman. I think she hit over 100 mil or something like that. Do you guys have the numbers right up handily? I think it's about 100 million monthly listeners. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that's insane. Despite putting out a project about over a decade ago, or at least close to a decade ago. So, Q, is that impressive to you? Are the bots working in overtime? Talk to me, man. What's going on?
No, it's impressive. I think when you talk about the GOATs of music, especially in the past decades, 2 decades or so, when you talk about the GOATs of music, the people that come to mind are Beyonce. Well, to me, let me just say, at least to me, Beyonce, Rihanna, Taylor Swift, and then you can, Drake, if you want to sprinkle in Drake in there, but those 3. Now, to your typical person, they'll say, Rihanna, why are you putting Rihanna in that? Let's just say the women, why are you putting her in the same level as Beyonce and Taylor Swift? But Rihanna, when she was out, Rihanna was on fire every time she released. She had so many #1 records, so many songs that we've heard thousands of times. Rihanna was, her last album, what was it? Anti? Was her last album?
2016.
2016, which by the way had SZA. That was the first time I heard SZA, actually. She was on the first song on the album. But yeah, it came out in 2016. If you listen to a good chunk of the songs on that album, it has aged like fine wine. Think about Needed Me. She needed me. It's just so timeless. You don't know what year it came out. You end up playing it 10 times in a row every time you hear it. Work was on that album. So, I think one thing that Rihanna, when she decides to retire, she might already have retired, and she does her retirement speech, her Hall of Fame speech, one of the things that I think we should remember her as is somebody who made the most replayable, most catchy, most memorable hit records. Maybe even more than Beyonce. Maybe even more than Taylor Swift. And anybody who wants to challenge me, I'll go down the line and start naming Rihanna songs, and you're going to be like, oh, yeah. That might be right.
I mean, it's definitely a debate. It's definitely a debate. You know what I mean? Like, shoot, it's 3 of us. We could have that debate if you. Somebody got. Moxie's gonna pick Taylor. You're gonna pick Rihanna. I'm picking Beyonce. Let's get it.
I didn't think you were bites. Oh, so
What's
I got
up?
Rihanna? Okay.
Dang, you got Beyonce? Wait, no, hold on. I don't want Taylor in this one.
You said
No,
Swiftie.
I don't want to go against Beyonce.
Hey, Beyonce got them slaps though. Y'all better stop. Hey, stop playing with Beyonce, man.
Beyonce
stop
got
playing.
slaps.
That's why I'm not trying to.
Woo. Rihanna.
Come on now, but no, I do agree though. You said a couple things about Rihanna. I just feel like, what does new music sound like from Rihanna? Like, where is she even at musically? Like, how's she gonna? You know what I'm saying? Like, what angle would we even get?
It's just her taking 2 lip gloss bottles and tinging them together.
I was gonna say, if you hear new music from Rihanna, it's more than likely AI.
Yo,
It's probably going to be AI.
yo, and you know, good.
It might be 50-50. It might be 50% Rihanna.
I mean, the only way you hear her these days is features. She does features a lot. Like, even those are hits.
That's true. That's true.
Right. But look, if she names the only thing I don't want is her to don't give me a damn sales pitch for her brand Fenty. Like, I don't want the album to be called Fenty. I don't want to hear none of the Savage. No, like, just give me something away from the brand that she's made $1 billion business of hers. That's just my personal note as a fan. I don't know about y'all. That's just my only request. That's it. That's all I need, man. But I do want new. I would appreciate new Rihanna music. I will say that. I would appreciate that.
Okay.